welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do a video that has been requested on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, guys, my Instagram handle is ailesha.trulypilates. I'll pop it up on the screen here for you now. And I do generally ask each week if there are any particular workouts or any particular body parts, aches and pains that you would like to work on with the Pilates session. So do give me a little follow over there. And then you can join in on our discussions. So this is, as I said, one of the requested videos from my Instagram, and it is the best exercises for upper back and neck pain. Now, this is something that a lot of us really do suffer with. If we sit at a desk all day long, we tend to bring the head forward, the shoulders forwards, and we come into that little bit of a curve, and then we can get lots of pain coming all the way through the back of the neck and into the back of the shoulders. If we stand up all day, we can have the same thing. If we're hairdressers, for example, you're again leaning over people. Though you're standing, you're leaning still over people. So there are lots and lots of different occupations that do end up with us having a sore back, upper back and a sore neck. So we're going to go over the best exercises to try to counteract those today. All right, guys, let's get going. We're going to start off low kneeling. You can go high kneeling if you want. If it's uncomfortable through the knees, you can sit cross-legged. We just want to be sitting, really. You can go into a straight leg straddle if you want, however you feel most comfortable. But I'm going to come into a low kneeling position, and we're just going to start by mobilizing through the shoulders, maybe giving our neck a little bit of a stretch out there as well. So sitting up as tall as we can. Think about softening the ribs back, finding that height through the spine. We're going to breathe in to roll forwards and up, and then rolling back. So we're going to breathe in, come forwards, up, and then breath out as we roll the shoulders back. So we're always going to encourage the shoulders to roll back, because as we know, if we sit at a desk, then we are going to bring our shoulders forwards all the time. So we now want to encourage them to come back. So we're going to lift up and then breath out, rolling back. Do another 3, breathing in. Exhaling, rolling back. You might hear some cracking and creaking going on, and that's absolutely fine. And then rolling back. One more here, breathing in. And then rolling back. Now we're going to allow the shoulders to drop and keep them dropping down. And we're going to come over into a neck stretch. We're going to tilt our ear over to one shoulder. We're just going to hold it there, breathing in through the nose. And then breath out. So we should be getting a stretch down the side of the neck. You can nod the head slightly to take it further back into the neck if you're feeling that that is where you're tight, or you can stick right into the side there. Now with the opposite hand, you're going to push the heel of the hand away, so we get a stretch all the way down, now through the neck and into the arm. It can get a bit pins and needly and a bit nervy, guys, so if it does, just give the arm a little bit of a release and then come back into it. And again, if you want to deepen it even more, we can bring the opposite hand across and just gently press into the neck. So just getting a little bit of a deeper, again, stretch there through into the neck. And then we can have a release down. So we're just going to do one more shoulder roll. So rolling up and then down, and then the other side. So ear to the shoulder, keep the opposite shoulder dropping down. So try not to side bend through the waist or let that shoulder lift. So just holding that. Again, we can nod the head or we can keep the eye line up. Push the opposite hand away, breathing in. And then deep breath out. And again, breathing in. Exhaling, we can take the other hand across just to gently add into the stretch if you wish. You really don't have to. If you've got enough of a stretch without, then I would stay without. And then breathing out and releasing back down. All right, guys, we want our bands. So I will leave some band links down below if you do want to buy yourself one. It is a really great piece of kit, especially if we are suffering with that upper back and neck pain. So we're going to start with the band coming around the middle of your back, and then we're going to hold on between thumb and forefinger. Palms of the hands are facing up to the ceiling. So shoulders are just going to roll back and down. Now we're going to keep them down, keep those collarbones nice and wide. We're going to breathe in to press the arms forwards, and then breathing out, pressing open, keeping the palms of your hands facing up to the ceiling. Breathing in. And then breath out as we bend. Breathing in to press forwards. Exhaling as we press open. Inhaling. And then bending back in. And again, breathing in. Breath out to press. We're going to stay open now and we're going to circle back. So little circles. Think about the elbows almost driving the movement. Keep those shoulders sliding down. Good, we've got 4 more to go. A little bit of abdominal connection as well, so pull those tummy muscles pulling in. 3, 2, 1, and then we can come back to center and bending back in. Okay, we're now going to come up to high kneeling. We're going to hold on between thumb and forefinger, and then we're going to press the band just in front of the thighs. Now you want to make sure that you're slightly tucked through the tailbone here. We often want to come into a little bit of an arch. So tuck underneath you just to find a little bit more of a neutral pelvis. Shoulders are sliding back. We're going to breathe in. Now we're leading the movement with the little finger side of the hand. So you breathe out to press back. Breathing in to release, and then breathing out as we press. Inhaling. And then pressing back, softening through the front of the ribs, breathing in. And then again, breath out to press, breathing in. We've got 2 more to go, guys. Breath out to press back, breathing in. And then last one, pressing back, releasing. We're going to come into some pulses now. So we're going to breathe in, press back just halfway. Now, little pulses back, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 1 more set to breathing in, press back halfway, exhaling, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Just gently roll those shoulders out from there. Good, okay. Now we're going to come into a seated row next. So we're going to have a seat. I'm actually going to do it facing this way because I think you can probably see my posture and my alignment a little bit easier. So feet are going to be hip distance apart, and you want to be sitting right up on top of your sit bones. Now if you've got a bit of a bum, you'll need to shove your bum cheeks out the way to be able to find your sit bones. And then you want to think about the pelvis being nice and vertical, and we're lengthened all the way up into the back of the head. So we've really got that height and that length through the spine. Taking your band, you're going to pop it around the balls of the feet, and we're going to cross the band over. So sitting up again, nice and tall, shoulders sliding back. We're going to come into a little row. So we're going to breathe in. So we breathe out, elbows lead the movement rather as we pull back. Breathing in to release. And then breathing out, elbows lead, but keep those shoulders dropping down. Breathing in to release. And then breathing out as we row back. Inhaling to release. Exhaling, row. Think about that height through the spine. Breathing in to release. And again, rowing back, breathing out. Breathing in, so just coming into a few more. So we're working the muscles behind the shoulders and almost coming down into the back of the armpits there, so into our lat muscles there, which are going to encourage the shoulders to drop back and slide down. So you want to make sure those muscles are really nicely active. We're going to go for another 4 here. So we're going to breathe out as we row back, breathing in, and then 3, breathing in to release. 2 more to go, guys. So breath out to row back, breathing in, and then last one, rowing back and releasing off. Okay, we can pop the band there to one side. So we're going to come back round to seated. So for this one, I tend to go into a legs cross position. Again, if that's not comfortable, you can go for low kneeling, high kneeling, or into a straight leg straddle or a bent leg straddle. Either or is absolutely fine. So we're going to come into some arm circles. So shoulders are drawing back and down. Now we're going to turn the palms of the hands up. We're going to breathe in to lift the arms up all the way to the ceiling. Keep those shoulders drawing down. Now the hands are going to come to prayer. You're going to pull down, push the hands together, growing tall through the spine. Almost think about lifting your heart and lifting your chest up. So we're getting a little bit of upper back extension. Releasing off. So we're going to breathe in, spiral the arm bones open, drawing wide and up. Keep those shoulders sliding down. Hands come to prayer. Press the hands together. Pull down. Breathing out. Lifting your heart and your chest to the ceiling. Releasing, spiraling open, breathing in, drawing wide and up. Hands come to prayer, press them together, growing, lengthening up through the spine as we breathe out. We're going to do another 2. So we're going to breathe in, spiraling open, drawing wide and up. The hands come to prayer, pulling down, lifting up through your heart and through your chest. Releasing, one more, spiraling the arms open, lifting wide and up. The hands come to prayer, pressing down, lifting up through your heart and through your chest. All right, well done, guys. We're going to come onto our fronts now and do a little bit of upper back extension. So, having a roll over. Now, the legs are squeezed shut together here, and we're going to bring the arms each side of your outer thighs, and you're going to have your hands pressing into your outer thighs all the time. So setting yourself up through your pelvis, your pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift. We're going to breathe in. Now slide your shoulder blades together, your collarbones widen. Almost slide the fingertips down the legs as we lift just to a hover, so just into a small dart position, and squeeze the hands into the legs. Press, 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 and then releasing back down. So pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, squeeze the legs together. Slide the shoulder blades together, the collarbones widen, lengthen the spine as we extend and squeeze the arms in, hold, and then releasing back down. Harder than it looks, this one, isn't it? Again, the pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift. Slide those shoulder blades together, the collarbones widen, slide the hands down the thighs and squeeze. Hold it, breathing in, and then breath out to lower. We've got another 2 to go, guys. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, slide the shoulder blades together, the collarbones widen, sliding down the thighs and squeeze, hold, and then releasing back down. One more. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, slide the shoulder blades together, the collarbones widen, slide the fingertips down the thighs as we extend, chin softening to the chest, and squeeze. Hold the squeeze, breathe in, and then breath out as we lower. All right, from there, guys, we're going to have a sit back onto the heels of your feet. Just find your shell stretch for a quick release off. All right, curling yourselves back up then from there. Okay, guys, we're going to come into a little side bend now. So we're going to come again into our legs cross position. If that's comfortable, again, you have got your different variations if it's not. So finding that height and that length through the spine. So you're going to breathe in. We're going to lift one arm up to the ceiling. Now lift up and out of the waist as we reach over and away. And we're just coming into that side bend. Now we're checking that we're not letting the head drop. We're maintaining neutral. We're not letting the arm come too close to the ear. Lifting up and releasing down. Breathing in, the other arm lifts. Reach up out of the waist. Reaching over and away. Pause here, breathing in, lifting up and releasing down. Inhaling to lift. Reach up and over as we breathe out. Pause here, breathing in, lifting up and releasing down. And again, breathing in to lift. Reach up and over, breathing out. Pause, breathing in, lifting up and releasing down. One more each way. Breathing in to lift. Reach out to the waist, so grow taller to then reach over and away. Hold it here, breathing in. Exhaling, lifting up and down. One more breath in as we lift. Reach up and over. Breathing out. Pause, breath in. And then lifting up and releasing back down. Okay, we're just going to come into a little stretch to finish us off today. So if we've got our legs crossed, let's just cross them over the opposite way. Feels weird, right? So we should do that a little bit more often. So if you have a job or you sit cross-legged on a sofa or anything like that that you do sit cross-legged in, then try and switch them every now and again so that we get a little bit of work through both hips. Okay, we're going to reach the arms arms out to the side. We're going to breathe in. Now we're going to curl the spine. You always want to imagine someone's punched you in the tummy. So you're going to curl the spine as you reach the arms forwards. And then we're going to press the arms forward. So we get a bit of a stretch through the upper back as we breathe out. Now inhale, reach the arms out to the side. Lift the heart, lift the chest, and then just try and get a little bit of a stretch through into the front of the shoulders and into the chest. Breathing out, punched in the tummy as you curl the spine, and then pressing those arms forwards. Inhale, lengthening up, finding that height, lifting your heart and your chest up. Exhaling, curling the spine, bringing the arms forwards and stretching out through that upper back. Inhale, reaching out, lifting your heart and your chest. We can go for another 2, guys. Breath out as we curl the spine, reaching forwards and press the hands away. Inhale, lengthening up, lifting your heart and your chest down. One more, curling the spine, reaching the hands forwards, getting a nice big stretch there. And then breathing in as we lengthen up, lifting the heart and the chest, and then releasing back down. All right, guys, well done. That is the end of the video and my top exercises to do for upper back and neck pain. If you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And please do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any further workouts. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.